on a good night, that's when we really find a lot of things to shoot and we really don't want to go home. 慢慢来，慢慢来。
Typical day starts at about 7:30 to 5:30. Weekday rehearsals usually end at 10:30, so this can be quite tiring at times.
Okay, good night. Bye-bye, good night. Don't sleep too late. Close your eyes. How do you close your eyes? Cho here. I'm just checking that all the batteries are full, enough batteries to last throughout the night. And everything is very simple, like camera, flash, and fan, that's it. Normally, just after the children are asleep, then I should leave by 9:30. So now I'm checking the weather to make sure that it's not going to rain anytime soon. Going to Bukit Batok Nature Park. I rotate around, go to different nature reserves, different nature parks, or if it's at night, then we have restrictions, then we'll go to park connectors or any of the parks that are lighted up at night. I'm a macro photographer and I specialize in taking pictures of spiders. 那你一看到有啊 then you find around the tree should have more. At the railing, TMT railing. Don't know which one. One of the black We are looking for very small spiders. They're found on the leaf litter. So not many people have documented them before, and we're really trying to take pictures of the habitat. I see a lot of potential habitats. The leaf litter is very thick. For those that I'm looking for, if you shine a light directly at them, right, you won't be able to see them. So I have to shine a light from the side. I'm usually looking at the roots of the trees in between the buttresses because that's where the rain will not hit there and the web will remain intact.
Down there further also got a few. There's a few there also. Also near this one you can see. 看到他们在那个 square 中间。
哎呀，它的脚出来了。
对啊，走出来。所以
你慢慢来，慢慢来。
这里哦，
你过来，慢慢来。你走，你的
less vibration.
你的脚步太大声。
你要过来。
Look up to the left. Look straight down. Can I get you to look up for me, please? Down on the right side. The cause of your floaters and flashes in your left eye is actually a left retina tear. I'm feeling very excited. It's been about 9 months since the last rehearsal, so I'm really excited to be back. I'm a violinist in the Orchestra of the Music Makers, which is a volunteer orchestra. the bowing for this one is so weird. So usually the orchestra does about 4 to 5 performances a year. I usually perform for about 4 of them. You come from home? Hey, we're wearing matching. So after the COVID-19 pandemic, there were several times when OM's concerts had to be cancelled at short notice. It was quite disappointing and it was a bit frustrating because we couldn't really see an end in sight. It's very nice to see everyone again because we haven't played together for very long.
The idea was a pretty humble one, to just create a platform for musicians who were graduating from the schooling system to continue to play music. There was a poem called The Music Makers. So that was a title which struck us because the entire reason for existence was literally to make music together.
I had watched OM's concert previously, and you know, when you watch a performance that you really enjoy, sometimes you wish that you had been there on stage to be in the heart of the music making. Do you shift up for this one? What figurine do you use for the And so when one of my friends who was in the OM committee asked if I was interested in joining, of course I jumped at the opportunity. It's so complicated. It's a difficult piece, so it took us a while to get used to the music, playing with each other. I think we had a lot of fun as well. It's very easy to be all consumed by work, and that makes it even more important for us to continue in our outside interests because that prevents us from getting burnt out.
We are on our weekly macro shoot, and now it's at night at Bukit Batok Nature Park. We are looking for dwarf orb weavers. There are many spiders that look like ants, spiders that look like bird poop, spiders that look like tree branches. There are more spiders that don't look like spiders. And that's what I look out for, that these are things that make people go wow, or go like, Singapore got this meh? Big spider.
哪里？
哎，
一片啊，这个
这个spider 来的。
是 spider 来吗？不是那个指节。
脚在那个是脚。你看，哎呀，你不相信它。You know, the magic of macro photography is you can go back to the same place every week for 10 years. You can still see something different. You can still photograph different things. We still get to surprise ourselves. So that's why it keeps us going. All these are stuck. Pull out also jump out. Oh, look a bit big, a bit too big, but you shoot lah. Shoot to see what it is. Our target is like about 3 cm web. I don't know. Normally, on a good session, I have about 400 to 500 photos. I think tonight wasn't too good. We have about maybe 100. About 100 photos at most.
We have a playlist with all the pieces that we are going to perform. Usually I play them on repeat and I look through the scores together with the music so that I understand how my part fits in with the rest of the piece. And then closer to the rehearsal, that's when I'll take up my violin and then come out of hibernation and I'll reacquaint myself with the violin. Music has always been an integral part of my life. It's a great way to relax after an exhausting day, or to de-stress before exams, or to lighten my mood when I'm feeling down. Back then, I actually liked the piano better, probably because I was better at it. And after I had finished my grade 8 exams and fulfilled my parents' expectations, I said I would never touch the violin again. But maybe less than a year later, I ended up watching a video of Gil Shaham play Carmen Fantasy. Even though it was a very difficult piece, what I enjoyed the most was how immersed he was in the music and how much he seemed to be enjoying himself during the performance. And at the end of it all, I felt very inspired. And I really wanted to enjoy music and the violin as much as they did. We used to perform together for school functions as well as some healthcare events, weddings as well. It's slightly different from playing in an orchestra in terms of the style. But it's quite fun to be able to choose our own pieces that we want to perform, and also, even though we're all doctors, it's quite nice when we practice because we just put aside all our work and we're just four people just trying to reacquaint ourselves with our instruments.
Yeah, so unable to get the device serial number, we will continue. Okay, then you fill in the rest. Yeah, your personal details. My full-time job is as a Chief Technology Officer. Basically, I handle IT systems and we review the processes to make sure that everything is efficient and everything goes smoothly. As a software developer, I develop web applications. I like to create things, to catalog things, to put things together that are useful for people. So even aside from my job, I still do web development of my own. I used to stay in Europe for a long period when I was working there. We have a lot of time on weekends, so I'll travel every week. And I'll take a lot of photos of. Then whenever we see small things, I'll also try to take pictures of them. Then I realized that there are locals who are taking pretty good pictures as well, pretty good close-ups. Then I thought, they can do it, and I can do it also. Basically, I was holding a small camera until one day my wife cannot take it already. She bought a camera for me. Okay, so these are the photos that I've taken on one shoot. Normally I'll just scroll through and choose those that are in focus to edit. I'll go to Flickr and do upload. I'll put the name, Transfer Spider, that's the caption, and scientific name, Heteropoda forae. So all these are useful information that the scientists may not know. What I do is I create my own websites to create online catalogs, to document whatever I find, to create a photo checklist, things that are useful for people. As I take more pictures, right, more arachnologists approach me to say like, hey, I want to help you to identify some of the spiders. Then from there, I learn more. It took 3 years to really go through everything. There's so much detail that we have to iron out and so much revisions that we have to do. There'll be a sense of pride, of course, and I'll be happy that there'll be more people who'll be able to see what I'm doing, to be able to appreciate spiders more, and basically appreciate all the little wildlife that's around us. What I like to call them those aliens, right under our noses.
We have theory exams every year, and our major exams, which includes clinical exams, in the first, third, as well as the 5th year. I enjoy it. Ophthalmology is the coolest specialty. Of course, it can be stressful at times, especially when the clinics are very busy or when they overrun. But at the end of the day, I think most people join medicine because it's a field where we can use our knowledge and our skills to care for people and to help them recover. I'm on the way to the Esplanade for a rehearsal. Rehearsals usually start about 2 to 3 weeks before the concert. Each rehearsal is 3 hours long. On weekdays can be quite tiring, and also sometimes the clinic overruns. And of course, the patients always come first, so sometimes that means I'll be late for rehearsals. But fortunately, my bosses are supportive of me, and one of my consultants, who happens to be a violinist himself, he once surprised me by saying, "Don't give this up for work." We're here at the Esplanade rehearsing for a concert, which is going to be in 3 days' time. I think OM is very admirable in their effort to make classical music more accessible to people who might find it difficult to come for a concert. And being a volunteer orchestra, everyone is there because they want to be there. And so I feel that that shared passion that everyone has for music is something very special. Most people are surprised that I can continue to play with OM even when I'm in residency, because residency is busy in terms of the clinical work, the examinations, and so on. I hope to continue to make the time to perform as long as I can, even if it's against all odds.
You try this hole. I'm sure there are spiders there.
Hole?
Yeah? Go in now.
No. I am too big.
Yeah, but can you see inside?
I can see rubber bands and things inside.
I would say you can photograph spiders almost anywhere. Do you see any web? You can find them at home. Try the toilet. In most HDB units, you should be able to find some spiders on the windowsill or in the corners of the house. You see daddy long legs. We're going downstairs to find more spiders, okay? Whatever spiders we find out there, that I'll try to explain to the elder one.
Oh, is it going to build a web?
No, this one doesn't build a web. This is a hunter. This is a jumping spider, it's a hunter. Younger ones still not sure, but she'll touch everything. Basically, they are more interested. They appreciate all the small invertebrates that are around them.
I actually have a phobia of spiders, but yeah, slowly we change. Even my parents, when they find a spider, they will catch it and then they ask whether he wants it.
Come here. Huh? Come on. What kind of spider web? You show me. Even when I'm going out, like there's a trail of ants, my daughter will scold me if I actually step on them. You step on them! And I have to go back. Sorry. Yeah, last week there were a lot, but now they've all turned into cocoons. See the black ones? They're gonna come out already. I think it's also unique that they can really appreciate all the little things around us rather than seeing a spider and going ee and then smash them. I feel like it's important for us to really understand the nature around us, especially for all the things that other people are not appreciating as much. There's no end to this. We just keep finding new things. That's how we can really continue with this passion and this hobby.
I can do it on the same string, but after I change the string. Of course, a bit nervous as before every performance, but there's always a bit of an adrenaline rush. I just hope that we'll remember everything that our conductor told us about, all the small little details that help to make the music a bit more magical. On the concert day, when you look back at how things were like during the first rehearsal, the sections that seem to be very daunting and difficult and tricky don't seem so bad after a while, and you realize what a spectacular journey everyone has been through together. Home is a very special place. I always feel a sense of calm and happiness, and it's almost like feeling like I'm home. Sorry for all the mistakes as well.
Don't have, it was great. Have a good break.
Thank you.